I did a part one of this last night, and I did a part one and part two of this last year before I started my junior year. I don't want to go back to school. Yeah, I'm doing a part two tonight. I either gave myself the option to do part two of I don't want to go back to school or part two of making fun of stupid back to school commercials. Let me move this back. Yeah. And sorry. I decided to do part two of this, and I'll do the making fun of stupid back to school commercials maybe Saturday or something. But yeah, fucking, I don't want to go back to school. I mentioned stupid class presentations. Fuck those. I get really nervous and shit. I don't like talking in front of people. I'm claustrophobic. Talked about the lunches. The lunches are nasty. They have nasty pizza. They have sandwiches, but the tomatoes and shit lately have been really nasty and shit, and fuck it. They have the brown shit that looks like somebody took a shit in it. Looks like prison food, but yeah. What haven't I mentioned? I got it on a list right here. First thing, what should I talk about first? Rude and mean people, should I? Alright. Rude and mean people. Fuck that shit. My junior year, there was a lot of that, which is one of the reasons why I made my junior year sucky. Like, I remember one time, it was like November, I remember the date this happened, November 15th, 2013. I was walking out of school, we were walking out of school, and yeah, I was just walking out of school. It was so fucking crowded. I had to walk behind so many fucking people, a huge crowd of people. And so there were so many slow people. This fat black girl was talking to somebody. I'm not trying to be racist, by the way. I'm just describing their race. But yeah, she was like walking so slow, and I just got around her, and then all of a sudden, she yelled at me that I almost tripped her, and she's like, "You almost tripped me!" or something. She's like, "God, you gonna get home? You're gonna go home?" It's like, shut the fuck up! Don't yell at me! Walk faster than piece of shit! God. Stupid. She's yelling at me, but she's walking slow. Fucking stupid fat bitch. God. Sorry for you obese people. I'm being a dick. I'm sorry. Just I'm pissed off. I say some things I don't really mean when I'm pissed. But yeah, rude and mean people. Another time in my junior year, it was like February or March of this year. I was at lunch, like, you know, it's rude, people stealing my seat. Like, I was at lunch sitting with these group of people at the time. Like, one of my only friends at lunch, I sat by him and a group of other people, and so I wanted to sit down. I sat down on my seat. I decided to get up for a minute to go to the vending machine and get a soda or a Pop-Tart or something, or just any kind of snack. I got up, I put my backpack on my seat to save my seat. And so once I came back from getting a Pop-Tart or something, my seat was taken. My backpack was on the middle of the fucking floor. It was like, my backpack was like in the middle of the fucking aisle and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's fucking rude. Don't take if somebody's stuff is there, don't fucking sit there then. Don't take it off. That's rude. That's rude. And so I just got it. I sat at another seat, and then that happened to me again. Later, a few weeks later, I went to sit down at my spot. I put my backpack on my seat. I got up for a few minutes, and I got up for a few minutes because to get a Pop-Tart or a soda from the vending machine. I came back, my seat was taken again. My fucking backpack was the same thing. It was on the middle of the aisle. That time I got so pissed. I ended up being rude back that I just took that person's backpack and just threw it. Yeah, that's kind of rude of me too. But hey, that was rude of you for taking my spot. So I took it, I moved it to another seat, like, angrily. I was so angry. I'm still angry about this. But I mentioned this in Things I Hate Part 11, by the way. But, oh god, I was so angry. And then all of a sudden, this ghetto Puerto Rican girl, I fucking hate her. If she watches, I don't give a shit if she sees this. She's an asshole. I don't give a shit, but she all of a sudden, she's like, okay, not trying to be mean, but you complain that people are being rude to you, but that was rude what you just did. Yeah, I know it was rude of me, but that was rude stealing my seat. I believe I said that, but I said it nicely. And then she thought I was being an asshole to her. She thought I was talking mean. And so then she ended up yelling at me and shit and talking shit and almost caused an accident, but this one person who sat at the table stopped the arguing and shit, and then it could have gotten worse if he didn't stop it. It could have caused a big fight or something. But, oh, I'm still pissed at that. I'm pissed off at that! Don't steal my seat, rude people! But yeah, there was that, and there was a lot of other rude shit that happened to me in my junior year, and mean people and shit. I don't know, there was a lot of other of that shit. But that's one reason why I don't want to go back to school. Mean and rude people. Next thing, math class. I actually did a rant on math like back in April or March or something. I don't know, around that time. I talk shit about math and shit. I'm in special education math because, oh god, these people are upstairs now, the person who's in this room above me, he's now back in his room, so he might pound, and I might get the hockey stick again. Fuck. Yeah, I did a rant on math class. It's stupid. You learn about stupid ass shit that we don't even need. Half of the math we don't even need in life. It should be optional. It should be a class that is optional to take. Like if you want to be, I don't know, if you want to be a scientist or a banker or, I don't know, something like that. Or any kind of job that works with numbers. It should be an optional class to take it because not everybody wants to get a job that has to do with adding or subtracting, multiplying, dividing numbers and shit. It's stupid. I hate algebra. Like, X and the dot, you know, a decimal. Like, you know decimals, like those dots. Sometimes it's really confusing. Like, sometimes a decimal, like 1.2 plus 8.3. Sometimes I think it's 1.2 plus 8.3, but it's actually 1 times 2 and 8 plus 8 times 3. Sometimes people use the decimals as times. Same thing with the X and shit. The X is a times logo. A lot of times the times logo is an X. The multiplication logo, whatever you call it, it's an X. But in algebra, they use X as the letter. So sometimes if it's 1x3, I think it's 1 times 3, but it's actually 1x3, and I do, you know what I mean? I do the problem wrong because of that. It's like, have different symbols. Don't have the same symbols for two things. God, it's what makes math confusing. Other shit about math. Long division, I hate long division. So stupid. I hate doing that, doing those, there's one unit we write checks and shit. And we have to write in cursive. Shit, I'm bad at cursive. I also did a rant on cursive writing last year sometime. Oh god, fuck cursive writing. Don't make everybody write in cursive. And my mom says you don't even have to write in cursive nowadays, but they still make us do it in school. What the hell? It's stupid. I'm not good at cursive. Like, get a marker. What color should I use? I'll use black. My voice cracked, sorry. Like, I'll show you how I write in cursive. My name in cursive. It looks like fucking, looks like that stupid gangbanger shit. Looks like what the gangbangers write on the walls and shit. What it looks like. It's all gibberish. It looks like maybe Chinese letters or shit. It's just like that. You can't even read it. I can't even read cursive writing and shit. Like, some teachers write on the board, they write it in cursive. It's like, not everybody knows cursive, so write in print. Because not everybody knows cursive. You may think that, but not everybody knows cursive. Fuck it. But, yeah, math class, we have to do that shit and other shit in math. And I hope I don't have that one math aide I did last year, the one who couldn't even speak English right. She had an accent. Fuck, speak English. Sorry, but... Next thing, wearing the stupid IDs and shit. I got my ID the other day. Let me get it. I'm not gonna show the front, my school's name or shit, because they might see this and I might get in trouble. They might want me to take this down, but we have to wear the stupid ID. Sometimes I'm walking and all of a sudden, sometimes the ID, it smacks me in the face. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Fuck this stupid ID. Why do we have to wear that all the time? We have to wear that the entire day. It's like, why do we gotta wear it the entire day? Like, forget it. I get it if it's like to get in the school and maybe for lunch and shit. Like, if you get a lunch, you have to scan your ID to pay for your lunch, or if you first walk into school, you have to have an ID. That's fine, I get it. You have to have an ID to first get into school, because, you know, there could be a person, a stranger, who walks in, you know, a criminal. That's fine, but after they fucking walk into school, they have really strong security at my schools, so therefore, we should fucking be fine. You shouldn't have to wear this entire day. God. Fuck wearing these stupid IDs. And I remember I forgot my ID one day in my junior year. I forgot my ID once, and so I had to walk all the way on the other side of the fucking school just to get a new ID. What the hell? Why do I have to walk on the other side? Like, if you forget your ID, like I said, I had to fucking walk all the way to the main entrance to get another ID. They made me do that. Like, why can't the bus drop everybody off at the main entrance instead of fucking at a different place and make the people who forget their IDs have to walk all the way to the main entrance? It's stupid. Fucking, they don't even let you into school without an ID. They pay really close attention, so therefore, oh. Next thing, homework. Fuck it. I did a rant on homework as well. Homework is stupid. It's the stupidest thing ever. Why do we gotta do fucking homework and shit? It's so stupid. It's stupid. Why do we have to do homework? We're already doing work in school, so why give us more work for home? Some of the work and shit at school, it's so stressing, and then we have to do it at home. We have to do more, give us more for home? What the hell? Besides, we don't have time for ourselves, and some people, they have an after-school job and shit. Some people work after school. Some people have a job and shit after school. They don't have time for homework. They work they get out of school, say, for instance, at 3 o'clock. They have to go to work. And then they start work at 4 o'clock, and they work from 4 to 8. They get home, it's already 9 o'clock. They do their homework for an hour or shit. And all of a sudden, once it's 10 o'clock, you have to go to bed. You don't get time for yourself. It's stupid. Don't give us homework. God, it's so stupid. It'll help your brain. No, it's gonna give us headaches and shit. It'll give us migraines. I just want to smash my head on the fucking desk. Another thing, walking behind stupid people in the hallway. I hate walking behind slow people. I'm walking to class and shit. It's so fucking crowded and shit. I hate when it's so crowded. I hate being around people. I feel so uncomfortable. I don't like to be around too many people, a big crowd of people. And Some people walk so slow and shit. Go! You're gonna cause me to be late for my class. Some of my classes are really far away from the class I'm coming from. You're gonna cause me to be late and shit. Go! Beep beep, hurry up. Fuck! It's so crowded and shit. I hate that. I gotta deal with that again. I don't like being around too many people and shit. And walking in a crowd of group of people. Gotta deal with that shit. And some people are stupid. They play fight in the hallway. I was walking to class once and people were play fighting. All of a sudden they bumped into me and slammed me against the fucking wall and shit. It's like, don't do that! Fucking my retainer. One last... I'll talk about the teachers. Teachers are so mean. There's some mean asshole teachers. I mean, there's some teachers who don't allow homework, but there's some there's some teachers who give out homework, but there are some who don't let us have homework. But I hate the teachers that give us a lot of homework and shit. And yeah, I hate that. They give us. There's one teacher in my junior year. He was an asshole. Say if we did a paper, like an essay or something, if we didn't do it that well, instead of giving us some credit, he'll give us a 0. Are you kidding me? At least I tried it. Don't give me a 0. Only give people 0s if they don't turn it in at all, stupid ass. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm not going to talk about too much. Last thing I'll talk about, being paranoid that somebody's talking shit about me. That happened to me a lot. Like people, I'm standing in the hallway feeling uncomfortable. People walk past me and they see me and then they wait till they get a little further and I'm sometimes paranoid that they're talking shit about me. Like, that kid's a fag. Look, that guy's a fag. Like, that happened to me. Like, I remember my junior year, these group of girls and shit, they walked past me and shit. I believe they were looking at me and they waited till I get past. And I heard this one girl say, "He ugly." And I got paranoid. I really think it was me that they were talking about. And it's like, God. I could be a paranoid person, have anxiety issues. This is all I'm going to talk about. I don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, it's my senior year. I'm about to start my senior year. My last year, I'm not going to college. I'm just going to get a full-time job. And yeah, till next time, it's your boy Steve. See ya, goodbye, and yeah, bye.